Good afternoon, boys and girls. Today, our focus is going to be preparing ourselves for our Siyum. Last week, we completed Masechet Sukkah. Learning an entire Masechet of Mishnayot is a very big deal. It may not feel that way because it's been an entire year, but we set out with a goal to learn an entire Masechet of Mishnayot. 5 prakim. 3 we did Be'iyun in depth, and 2 we did Bekiot in very, very brief passing, sometimes on a trip or in a classroom. And we learned a tremendous amount of messages, but above all, what we did learn is that we know how to learn, and we're able to learn on our own. We're capable of opening up a Mishnah and reading Mishnah, translating and figuring out what the messages are. For our Siyum, we're going to do exactly that. We're going to open up a Mishnah, read through it with our parents, and help together with them to understand the message from the Mishnah. I've chosen a Mishnah in Minsha Avot. Mishnah Avot is Seder Nezikin. It's not the same as Sukkah or the rest of Moed, which is dealing with halachot of Yamim Tovim. Next year we'll be learning Brachot, which deals with the halachot of Brachot pretty much. Davening, what time we daven, when we do and don't daven, when is appropriate not to, what bracha we make on foods, why we have halachot like that. But I figured for the summer, it's good to get exposed to Mishnah Avot. Some of you may do Mishnah Avot already. There is a custom that we've discussed to do Mishnah Avot from Sukkot until Rosh Hashanah, from Shavuot until Rosh Hashanah, throughout the entire year, entire summer. And that's because Avot, in addition to being part of Nezikin, which is because it deals with damages and stuff, Avot really deals with us as people. It deals more directly with our personal growth, our personal gain, things that we can do better, messages, lessons that we should learn. This particular Mishnah teaches us really a lot for our summer vacation. And what you're going to do is you're going to sit down with your chavrutot, you're going to turn the video off for about 15 minutes, and you're going to work through reading and translating the Mishnah. On your worksheets that I've already filled in your vocabulary words, and you're going to work through and write translations. Please pause the video now. Okay, let's go through the Mishnah one time, and then we'll go back to doing it with our chavrutot. Again, at the Siyum, we're going to be reading and translating with our parents. We're going to have some prompting questions to discuss. But let's take a very slow and careful look at this Mishnah. The Mishnah tells us, Rabban Gamliel, we know the term Rabban, with a nun at the end, means that he was a Nasi. Rabban Gamliel b'no shel Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi. Rabban Gamliel, who was the son of Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi, Omer, he said. You know, it's interesting. This Mishnah begins by telling us and connecting us that Rabban Gamliel was the son of Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi, Rebbe, who we learned so much about. Rebbe is the founder of writing down Mishnayot. He's the author, the compiler of Mishnah. So it was his concept that got it all written down. And that way we did not have to still be trying to remember by heart all the words. It's interesting, the way that this Mishnah is phrased is that it's the son speaking, but he's the child of his father, because that's really how learning was done. It was done with parents. It was done as an interactive learning. So here's the message that he had to give. Yafeh Talmud Torah. Learning Torah is beautiful im derech eretz, if it comes along with derech eretz. Now the truth is, there are 2 ways to explain the word derech eretz. Derech eretz literally means the way of the land. That means getting along with the world we live in, fitting into the world we live in, having a job, working, participating in the culture around us in a positive manner, yet still with the Torah's guidelines, giving us a specific set of guidelines of how to live. The other way to understand the word Talmud derech eretz is literally derech eretz, our appropriate behavior. I know we hear it so much, mido, tovo, derech eretz, but the truth is that's at the base of our success. The way we act, the way we behave, that's how people see us, that's what people see of us, and that's how we become. Yafa Talmud Torah is beautiful in derech eretz, if it comes along with appropriate behavior, or if it comes along with a practical opportunity to use the Talmud Torah that we have. The Mishnah continues, sheyagia shnehem, because the two of them will bring us mishkachat, to forget avon, sin. That doing Torah and derech eretz together will help us by preventing us, not allowing us, protecting us from doing an aveira. Sometimes it's very easy to let ourselves wander into the wrong thing to do, but if we remember that we have both Torah and derech eretz, it'll remind us that in a certain sense we're better than that. We're not going to do things wrong. We can't imagine ourselves doing terrible things because we're amazing, great, wonderful people. We have Torah and derech eretz, and such people don't do things wrong. V'chol Torah, and all Torah learning, she'ein ima, that does not have with it malacha, work, a purpose, a goal, not just to have read and translated, but to have an impact on us, or to improve our daily life, or that we have regular work and interaction with the outside world to do with it. Sofa, in the end, batel, it will be for naught, it'll be canceled out, v'goreret avon, and it'll cause us to sin. If our learning is just for the sake of gaining information, it's just that it's another intellectual study, something we're just, hey, I'm bored, I'm going to sit down and read a chumash because I want to read the words, not because I want to learn, not because I want it to improve me, then it's not going to do well for me. It's going to end up causing me to start treating Torah like it's just a topic, not a core of our life. There's another mission elsewhere that talks about aseh l'charav, uknei l'chachaver. Make sure that you have a rebbe, a teacher, and buy for yourself a friend. Because those are people who can tell us when we're doing things wrong. Because we're great, amazing, and wonderful people, we always want to be working on ourselves and doing the best that we can. The second third of the Mishnah tells us, V'chol ha'osek im hatzibur, and anybody who's working with the tzibur, with the public, Yeh oskim imahem, they should do this job of working with the tzibur, l'shem shemayim, for heavenly reasons, because we understand we are serving Hashem. We spent some time this year talking about being an Eved to Hashem. If we are serving the people, we are really serving Hashem. These are Hashem's people. Everybody was created B'Tselem Elokim, in the image of Hashem. And it's our job to serve each other in such a manner. You know, there's a famous question asked that if we're supposed to be so successful as ourselves, why did Hashem make other people here? Why didn't Hashem just make us? And let us do mitzvah, let us serve Him. And get rid of all the other people. Give us a break. We should all have our own little island. We can do our own little thing. But the truth is that's not really what Hashem wants from us. Hashem wants us to grow with other people. It says in Bereshit that Hashem looked at Adam and he said, Lo tov Adam liyot levado. It's not good for people to be themselves. We need to have other people. We need to interact. Because when we interact with other people, we are able to grow. We're able to serve them and grow. And Hashem wants us to become greater people. So therefore, we're put in positions where we need to work with other people. We need to work toward success with other people. We need to interact with them. We need to help them. We need to give them. We need to get from them when we're in need. We should be working with them for the sake of heaven, because we understand that we are servants of Hashem. Because if we do this, the merits of our forefathers, our Mitzvah Yaakov, our grandfathers, our great-grandparents, our great-great-grandparents, all those generations that gave up so much, that sacrificed so much to have Jewish children, Jewish grandchildren, to see such a school, such a class. And I always wonder sometimes when I'm teaching, what would happen if our great-great-great-grandparents walked in and saw us sitting and learning Bechavruta, translating words, discussing Torah? They would think about the challenges that they went through, being worth it. The pogroms, the crusades, they were challenges that we overcame, and they have great merits, and their merits stand for us. Misayatam, they will stand for us. Vitzidkatam, and their righteousness, Omedet La'ad, it stands forever. Their righteous acts, the way that they were, that will stand for us. It will guide us. It will be a hand for us. The pasuk tells us, "Va'atem," Hashem says, and you, I, Hashem, Ma'ala ani aleichem, I will add, I will be ma'ala, I will bring up for you, schar harbe, tremendous amount of reward, ki'ilu asitem, as though you did all those generations worth of challenges. The goal is to overcome challenges, and if we can sit through the challenge and we can learn to learn, and we can mix Talmud Torah and Derech Eretz, and we can work L'Shem Shamayim, then all those great things that happened that our great-grandparents did and our ancestry before did, the Spanish Inquisition, all those challenges that they overcame, and we're sitting here today and learning, their reward is added to us because we've continued that chain. We've continued connecting what they began, our Torah learning, our serving Hashem, our keeping the mitzvot. It links all the way back to Har Sinai, when Hashem spoke to us, and Hashem said, I am Hashem your God, who took you out of Mitzrayim. You know, it's funny, Hashem's choice of words is, I am Hashem your God who took you out of Mitzrayim, not I am Hashem your God who created heavens and earth. The truth is, the greatest thing Hashem ever did was created the entire universe. But it's not what he said he was when he introduced himself. He said, I'm Hashem who took you out of Mitzrayim. Do you know why? We talked about this. Hashem introduced himself as the person who had just saved us. We went through a challenge, and Hashem was right there to help us, and he saved us, he brought us out, and he gave us a purpose. Life is full of challenges. And in order to succeed in these challenges, sometimes we need to reach out to our parents for help. Our grandparents, our great-grandparents, all the way back, and connect ourselves to that great chain that goes back to Har Sinai. And if we do that, Hashem says, I will add to you all of their rewards for everything they overcame. Because our challenges, they may not seem as great, sometimes they may seem greater. But they're challenges too. Hashem will add all the reward for all of that together. So I'd like you again to pause the video. With your chavruta, read through this Mishnah. Translate it. Each take turns reading it. Improve your reading, correct each other. When you're done that, answer some of those questions. Look at some of those discussion points. Have a great day.